What's that, Chatronic? You say there are cursed commercials? Cursed. I think I had sat through the worst. I mean, you people saw me watch a creepy chrome toaster with a face, someone selling semen as ice cream, two elderly dinner addicts spying on an innocent family, on-screen accidents, a fat guy exploding from eating too much, fruit mascot serial killers, Bing, a piece of cereal pretending to be a stripper, and the most scary, graphic driving PSAs ever put on television. I can't imagine there being worse commercials than those.
We can forecast. You cannot beat us.
23 years of existence today, and I had to be the same species as the people who made these. Get me out of here! Please! I've seen enough commercials in my life! Please! Ask Doug Walker to review these ones next month! Mercy! Mercy!
Connects.
Oh, wait. Not all commercials are scary or strange beyond belief. Most of them show something great. Like, Connects. I loved building with Connects as a kid. In fact, I think I built more with Connects than with Legos. And thanks to this amazing book, I've been able to build a lorry with its trailer, this Viking ship, and the first two turrets of this massive castle. I'm serious, I built all of these when I was a kid. That is how cool and useful these parts are. Oh, I can also remember owning one or two of these Connects men, a blue one and an orange one. These adverts are bringing all the memories back to me.
Hurry, the sun's coming! Just a few more connections. Solar controller connected.
Build a giant Ferris wheel, a dipping bird, a sunmobile.
And when the sun's not bright, use your own light. These babies will run all
The
night.
sun makes it run with its solar power. Power of Connects.
Solar-powered Connects? Cool idea, but I never had this. The closest I ever owned was this motor type. I think it was used for a roller coaster set I had. I had loads of instructions for lots of ride builds, so I bought this coaster set to make my own Connects built amusement park.
It's incredible, with pieces from a box like this.
I can remember owning that exact green case, but I wasn't the subject these guys are analyzing. It was from this set that made me build my own steam train. How much Connects did I own as a kid? I could literally drown in it all.
He made a shark, and then he made this. Remarkable. Is there anything he can't do?
Can he lay an egg? That's the question I always ask when people bring that up.
I bet he can't do this.
That's close enough.
Connects case sets. You can do anything except this.
So what you got? Check it out. Boom! Wow.
Suck it.
Mom says tea's ready.
Okay, this kid won't be able to move while with all of these rods and tightly connected pieces. If anything, this kid is strapped to a wall than wearing a mech suit.
Check out the awesome new construction sets. They're the Connects big thing.
I never thought you could suck the coolness out of Connects, but that slogan managed to pull it off.
One day, Mr. Clever had a business meeting. He had free parking at the station. He had a free reserved seat in first class and a free meal. He did all this on his business advance ticket.
Wow, that is heaven right there. So was this type of purchase common during the 90s, or was it only for a select few? I wonder how much this special ticket cost. I assume less than £50.
So while Mr. Busy kept busy, Mr. Clever relaxed.
Does Mr. Busy enjoy being constantly busy every single day? To me, being busy every day translates to hell.
Mr. Clever relaxed. Unlike Mr. Wrong, who drove.
And Mr. Wrong's life must be hell as well. And Mr. Muddle. And Mr. Bump. And Little Miss Late. And Mr. Jelly. And Mr. Small. And Little Miss Tiny. And Little Miss Shy. And dear God, I feel so sorry for most of these guys.
A business advance ticket costs less than a first-class return. Intercity. Think about it.
Remarkable.
Yep, the mind. Completely blown.
This is getting a bit...
She's had a naked bar, that's all.
What, this little thing?
So, eating a specific oat bar makes your head explode with purple, and you die with a smile? No, seriously, look at her. She isn't moving. No breathing, no blinking. This is creepy.
Tastes just like a blueberry muffin, but it's nothing more than smooshed up fruit and nuts. No!
Okay, fuck heroin, cocaine or whatever. These naked bars are much more deadly than all of them. I'm surprised their heads don't literally explode to the point where there's purple blood, brains and chunks of hair. This advert is scary already in terms of concept.
Okay, all done. Just watch out for all the other flavours.
There's more flavours.
Oh God, she's alive.
There's more flavours.
Mind blown.
No. Forget the doctors. Take her to a therapist, to rehab, hold an intervention, anything you can do. These bars had given her an addiction. A deadly addiction. A creepy addiction. Give her help before it's too late. If it isn't too late already.
Presenting the first Chupa Chups tasting as creamy as an ice cream.
Lollipops and ice cream combined into one. As revolutionary as peanut butter with jelly.
Cremosa by Chupa Chups.
Can we have another one?
Sure, it's sugar-free.
But not money-free, I'm afraid. Same price as before. Hand it over, that's a good lad.
New Chupa Chups Cremosa, creamy as ice cream, scientifically proven tooth-friendly.
Oh yeah, remember when Woolworths existed? Well, at some point it suffered the same fate as Blockbuster and Toys R Us.
Mum, please buy me a sweet. Go on, only one.
No, too much sugar will give you cavities.
Mum, look there.
Lip syncing! Do you know what it is? Because these editors and actors don't.
Mum, look there.
Don't worry, Cremosa's sugar-free.
I have a hard time believing that voice came out of that woman's mouth.
Cremosa's sugar-free. Kids love it as it tastes as creamy as an ice cream. And because it contains a sugar substitute that doesn't upset the mouth's pH, it doesn't cause dental cavities.
I'm curious, are these things still in the shops? Or, a better question, why aren't more kiddie sweets following Cremosa's example? You know, adding in substitute ingredients that don't cause cavities?
Cremosa, creamy as an ice cream and tooth-friendly. Also try Core de Fruta, the sugar-free lollipop with a fruit juice centre that doesn't cause cavities.
What kind of kid would want that one if there's already another that's as delicious as an ice cream?
I don't think you know what you're doing! You need a parachute! That's a backpack!
Don't worry.
Yep, just giving the hype train more coal for its firebox.
We can finally confirm the release date of Challenger Pack 3, Banjo and Kazooie. And the release date is... today. After today's Nintendo Direct, we'll broadcast a video detailing how to use Banjo and Kazooie.
Well, how was I supposed to know? I wrote this script while on a cruise. I didn't know they were going to be released 2 days after I've left.
Don't worry. Kazooie? Oh.
I don't think this advert understands how Banjo talks.
You need a parachute! That's a backpack! Whoa! Whee!
Or Also, did they really have someone skydive in a bear costume, hopefully with a parachute hidden in the backpack, just for a commercial? Proof that practical effects are better than CGI.
Banjo and Kazooie have disconnected, now working individually and as a team to tackle their biggest adventure yet, Banjo-Tooie. Rated E for everyone. Just remember, bears still need a bird to fly.
Well, one bear does. Okay, there is no way Banjo would have survived from that height without Kazooie, in real life or in the games.
I designed this Banjo-mobile for the Boxcar Derby. Oh yeah, Lunchables extra cheesy pizza.
Lunchables. The only special snack I can remember having that was similar to Lunchables were those ham and cheese cracker stacks, or the ones where you make your own wraps.
You can check out Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts only on Xbox 360.
I've only played the demo of Nuts and Bolts, and I can understand why so many people don't like the game. I never grew up playing any Banjo and Kazooie games, and even in my opinion, this game isn't really my glass of squash.
It's more than lunch, it's Lunchables!
Come on, dude. Just chill. No, this is what? Look, homeboy, you'll play when my turn's over. But you've been playing for 62 years.
62 years? 1. By 2019, the series is only 21 years old. And 2. If this is meant to be 2020, how come this place doesn't look the slightest bit futuristic? No Chrome or Tron graphics or Jetson-style architecture?
You can play Nintendo 64 longer than ever. With Fruit by the Foot's new game tips, 90 tips to help you reach new levels and beyond.
This was before wikis were everywhere. But couldn't they just use Nintendo Power for any tips?
Your games go on and on and on.
Mom, you're killing me.
Does anyone know of the Compare the Market Meerkats? Of course you do. Alexander and Sergey, Meerkat Meals, Meerkat Movies. But does anyone remember the days when this long-running Meerkat campaign started? Over 10 years ago? Well, I do. I can show you.
I am Alexander, founder of CompareTheMeerkat.com, where we compare meerkats.
I heard this was an actual website. It wasn't just made up for these adverts. Is the website still around, or did they forget all about it? Over all the movies, meals, parenting, storylines, and Coronation Street sponsorships.
But lately we get many people looking for car insurance. People looking for CompareTheMarket.com. I cannot find you cheap car insurance. For Compare Meerkats, come to CompareTheMeerkat.com. For easy way to save on car insurance, please go to CompareTheMarket.com.
But CompareTheMarket.com was already around before CompareTheMeerkat.com. I can even remember the adverts shown before the Meerkat ones.
Cheap car insurance, meerkats. Two very different things. Listen there, jingle. Listen mine. Don't even sound same.
They do, actually. If I didn't know any better, I'd say CompareTheMeerkat.com was a rip-off website, just from the jingle alone.
That is why every evening I am forced to have soothing jacuzzi bath Sergey, Bubbles.
Ah, this was Sergey's first appearance, was it?
People still overload my website looking for cheap car insurance, looking for comparethemarket.com. Sergey have nervous meltdown. He already have worms.
That's a pleasant image.
Comparethemeerkat.com, comparethemarket.com. Simple.
That's a completely different voice. I've just gotten so used to the more recent adverts.
Hello, Mr. Meerkat. How much could you save me on my car insurance? Market, you want market?
You see, Disney? These people use realistic animals in their adverts, and they manage to make them really expressive. So why couldn't you do the same with Timon?
Things are go from worse to bad. Comparethemarket.com or compare credit card. I'm worries I'll get a bit much for you, Sergey. Especially in old age. You should be take easy. Enjoy your twilight days. That is why I've taken important decision. And get you brand new laptop, my Bob. Now you can deal with people comparing credit card all day and all night. Huh?
Wow, what an asshole. I've worked on these videos all night on a couple of occasions, and I know how tiring it gets. And I'm only 23. Now he's doing this all the time with someone much older. I'm not sure if even Ebenezer Scrooge would have done this.
Nurse, heart rate.
Falling, weak,
Whiskers.
unresponsive.
Sergey! Sergey! Come back! You're 4 days late for work.
Really, asshole? Why is Sergey still working for this guy if he's treating him like this?
It's Sergey, the meteorite Meerkat!
Sergey! You crazy? You resign for this?
Oh, good for him.
I know it has been tough. People trying to compare insurance, but I just want a job with dignity.
And with a boss that doesn't treat him like crap.
Oh, please come home, Sergey. Look, I will give away as many toys as it takes until people go to right website.
Oh yeah, they also used to sell Meerkat plushies if the customers went to the right website.
Get car or home insurance through comparethemarket.com and get Meerkat toys. Simple.
I'm starved.
Where's the honeycomb?
Oops, back in the van.
What? Me want honeycomb!
What the fuck?
Yeah! We love that toasted honey taste!
I'm genuinely scared right now.
Huh? 3 bears! It's me, Goldilocks!
Am I seeing backwards human evolution? No, I don't think so. Even then, we wouldn't look and act so crazy.
Way to go, dude. Honeycomb cereal is part of this complete breakfast.
Oh, no. I would not let your kids eat honeycomb. I wouldn't want them to have a dangerous addiction to them, like these poor souls.
Me want strawberry blasted honeycomb!
Good God, these things can be easily mistaken for mogwai. That is how crazy they are.
Now there's an easier way to get that honey sweet crunchy crave with a blast of strawberry flavor. New strawberry blasted honeycomb.
I've never tasted honeycomb cereal, but I bet the strawberry would have given this cereal any good taste.
Me want honeycomb.
Again, with passion.
Me want honeycomb.
He looks better on TV.
No, he doesn't. I don't know what kind of glue or sugar you've been sniffing to give you that idea.
Okay, let's shoot the cereal.
Honeycomb! I just gotta have that honey sweet crunch.
Me want honeycomb!
The more I watch these commercials, I seem to respect Sonny more and more. At least Cocoa Puffs are much tastier, and Sonny doesn't turn into one of Chewbacca's mutant hairballs.
Perfect! It's so real!
Honeycomb cereal is part of this good breakfast.
If I didn't know any better, I would have thought this was from a porno for some cereal fetish website. Please don't tell me if that is a thing.
More milk, my man.
Now take a look at these next two adverts. They are editing magic.
The world's greatest DIY trade-in ends this Thursday. Bring in your old mower and get £10 off any new one. Bring in any old power tool and we'll give you £5 off any new one. We'll give you £2 off for any old hand tool. And a full £5 off for any old light fitting.
See? Magic. It's really good at diverting expectations.
Do It All's biggest ever sale is now on. Berger emulsions down to $9.99 for 10 litres. There's interest-free credit on bath suites over £250.
How the hell did they edit these? Especially in 1993, when CGI wasn't common yet.
You'll find hundreds of savings in every department in the store. It's Do It All's biggest ever sale.
As the Laughing Cow's smoothness becomes famous.
He's not joking. I first heard of Laughing Cow cheese in 2004, which was when this was made.
It seems everyone's after her starring role.
Sure, she can laugh, but can she do her own stunts?
After her starring role? Do you mean being able to laugh like her? Or doing other things that animals can't do, like the kung fu fighting rooster or the rapping sheep.
A double, be hip, don't be flip, you gotta do the double dip.
Dip into smooth cheese and crispy bacon flavoured bits in cheese double dippers.
Whoa, I'm seeing double.
The sheep tripping over and turning her wool into a yarn ball somehow was better than the actual rapping.
Only from the Laughing Cow.
Welcome to the Laughing Cow cheese. It's creamy and tasty and made with laughter.
Cows.
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 Fucking cows.
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 Fucking cows.
Motherfucking cows.
We're here to right a wrong, mums. Kellogg's Rice Krispies aren't just puffs of air.
Have mothers really been complaining to Kellogg's about Rice Krispies looking and tasting like air bubbles? I'm not surprised. Mothers can complain about anything.
Kellogg's Rice Krispies aren't just puffs of air. They're full of complex carbohydrate.
And have vitamin D, which helps build teeth and bones.
As much iron as a portion of spinach.
Sounds great.
I do remember watching this advert as a kid, but it wasn't this version. The version I remember had music and bright, colourful, bolded text when the cereal goes snap, crackle and pop. And I can't find this version anywhere. But if someone managed to find the full version of that Magic House episode I looked at a while back, I'm sure someone will find that version.
Psst, mums! Let's set the record straight about Kellogg's Rice Krispies.
Okay!
And yes, that was Aardman doing the animation for the first couple of these adverts.
Each one is made with a single grain of rice and have vitamin D, which helps build
bones
and teeth. They're not too sweet.
They don't taste sweet at all, but that's just because I don't add milk into cereal myself. Yeah, and I eat tuna mayonnaise sandwiches without bread, or make ham and cheese omelets without any eggs. Shoot me for being such an alien.
Why do Kellogg's Rice Krispies go snap, crackle and pop? Let's find out.
Well, you see, in the most complicated of terms, when...
Listen to those vitamins!
Oh, I forgot. This is a kid's cereal.
Here's where the rice goes. Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Sounds like they're much more than snap, crackle.
Ever wanted to hear those sound effects as a dance remix? Well, there you go.
The carrots make you thin in the dark. The spinach make you muscly.
Trees are very good for you.
Trees?
And people.
People?
Oh, great. More cannibalism. I don't see the appeal.
They're multigrain, and they have a natural ingredient that encourages the friendly bacteria in your tummy.
Actually, no. They are just bits of red flesh that you have to fry or grill first. I knew what she meant, but still.
New Kellogg's Rice Krispies Muddles. 4 multigrain shapes packed full of goodness.
What about fish? I hate fish.
Yes, they are. That's why I keep cooking it for your dinner every week, even if you keep on whining to me that you don't like it, along with broccoli and spinach. I'm giving them to you for your own good.
Pop's kindly agreed to help test our delicious strawberry flavour Snap, Crackle and Pop dust. Ready, Pop?
What's with the No Man's Land style fort?
Here goes. Look out.
Seriously, from the way the rice was popping and Pop's screaming, it looked as if the cereal was going to make the whole house explode.
Milkshake powder and slurperoons are mental. First, we made the milk pink. Ooh.
I would have preferred Cocoa Pops turning the milk chocolatey.
And by doing this, we invented fun slurperoos to eat it with.
Why did you stretch his neck? They needed to stretch the spoon. Now you're just making him look like fetish art.
Okay, Scrooge, find the treasure.
Treasure? Start digging!
How did they all end up on this island? Does Gizmo Duck have a helicopter propeller? Or a rocket thruster?
Now buried in boxes of Kellogg's Rice Krispies, you can get one of these DuckTale figurines free.
Only Scrooge, Webby, Louie, and Gizmo Duck. And no Huey or Dewey figurines? In terms of the original series, you can't really have one without the other two. Just like how you can't have Snap without Crackle or Pop.
This is my uncle, and this is my Grammy, and these are my friends. And who are you? I'm Webby.
Oh yeah. Before Webby was a badass intelligent adventure junkie, she was a slightly irritating little girl stereotype.
I'm Webby.
She's the cutest damsel in distress you'll ever meet.
Wow, even the commercials say how inferior she is, literally calling her a damsel in distress.
She's the one and only Webbigale Vanderquack. But you can call her Webby.
And this is my show.
Disney's DuckTales.
Honey, this isn't your show. This is the Scrooge McDuck show, and or the Huey, Dewey, and Louie show. This is just a show you're a part of.
Weekdays at 4:30 on 54.
Life is like a hurricane here in
Okay. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. Oh.
Cosmic Celts, whose phone is ringing?
Okay, that took me by surprise.
Louie.
Busted! Not me! This is my gaming phone! My ringing phone is back there in the lava somewhere!
I too have 2 smart devices. One for family messages and phone calls, and one for editing and drawing work. You know, the one I use much more than the other one.
The Junior Woodchuck Guidebook states all phones must be silenced during any public movie screening or shellfish attack. Well, tell it to that guy in the 3rd row! So it's your phone!
Oh, this was an advert for cinemas? Okay. I would have loved to have seen the people in the 3rd row reacting to Louie pointing at them.
Please keep all miners, lamps, torches, walkie-talkies, and especially cell phones turned off and stowed during the show. And catch the premiere of DuckTales on Disney XD.
This year, make sure you have a safe and fun Halloween.
Oh wow, this is actually an appropriate time to view this.
Wow, this is great! I'm scared.
Tut-tut, nothing to fear. What the? That fiendish Tuscan meanie wants to spoil Halloween for everyone! Dad! Prepare to suck gas, evildoer!
We would actually need someone like Darkwing Duck during Halloween night. It would be the perfect time for criminals, murderers, and child molesters to strike. Hence why this PSA exists.
From everyone at the Disney Afternoon, have a safe and happy Halloween.
Game. The perfect game has great characters like Disney's Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
What the hell have you been smoking?
Their search for missing diamonds leads them to Fat Cat's casino and into trouble.
Oh, is that what they're doing in the game? I hadn't the foggiest due to the worst graphics in video game history.
Then there's Disney's DuckTales with Uncle Scrooge, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. They need to get to the bank before Magica and the Beagle Boys get the money.
I think he was meant to say Scrooge's money bin, not the bank.
It's Disney's Chippendale Rescue Rangers and DuckTales games from Tiger. Batteries not included, each sold separately.
Look, don't waste your money with these things, kids. Just go and buy a Game Boy. It's much better. Trust me.
Can I get a cheeseburger, please?
No.
What?
Keep driving, sir.
I'm sorry, what?
What did I do wrong?
Exactly, what?
Cheeseburger, please.
Okay.
Don't come back.
Okay. What? They are seriously banning a customer from Burger King just because she didn't say the name of the most popular item they sell? Yeah, not because she was rude to employees, or she committed a robbery in there, or pissed in someone else's Pepsi cup. She just said cheeseburger instead of Whopper. Oh, and by the way, the Whopper is less popular than, say, the Big Mac. Everyone knows what a Big Mac is, but not everyone is aware of the Whopper. Isn't it any wonder she didn't say it?
Don't come back.
Okay.
And she's okay with that!
Whopper. Go on, say it.
These adverts deserve the dislikes they've received. I mean, for crying out loud.
Think about how you'll spend your life. 24.5 years sleeping. 3.1 years eating.
Do you mean combined or one by one? Like 24.5 years of non-stop sleeping, then 3.1 years of non-stop eating, etc.
24.5 years sleeping. 3.1 years eating. 2.4 years in the bathroom. 3.2 years listening to boring lectures.
Dung beetle.
Which leaves 5.1 months.
So, adding all of that up, 24.5 years, 5 months, this means you are only going to have 33 years, 7 months, and 15 days of life. Good luck with that. I've only got 10 more years left.
5.1 months. For pure, unadulterated, mindless...
I don't like Pepsi, or soda in general. I don't like the taste or the fizz. I'll just stick with squash.
Did you know that right now there is a really big adventure at McDonald's? Shrek needs your help to find a new king for far, far away. Are you ready to help him?
I think this was the first one of these types of McDonald's adverts, and I can remember them a lot more than the adverts that came before, but I don't know why. Maybe it's the animations, maybe it was the did you know facts in each one, or the repeated phrases.
Some fun, some food. It's all inside this Happy Meal.
Some fun, some food. It's all inside this Happy Meal.
Some fun, some food. It's all inside this Happy Meal.
Some fun, some food. It's all inside this Happy Meal.
This first one in particular was especially eye-catching because the new adventure happening right now at McDonald's and the they need your help thing seemed to motivate me to go to McDonald's immediately. Even though all they got me to do in the end was to eat the chicken McNuggets inside. Still, this marketing was great.
Did you know that the only meat in McDonald's chicken McNuggets is chicken breast?
What did people think were inside the McNuggets before? Drugs? Cyanide? Turkey?
And did you also know that foxes love chicken?
love them, as in love to eat them, sneaking into farms during the night, stealing chickens, and eating them in the woods.
Did you know that right now at McDonald's you can get your own digital pet dragon or fairy to play with?
Really? This is what we're getting this month? Dragon and fairy Tamagotchis? Are you sure there aren't any new movies or popular TV shows you can make toys from?
Oh my, oh me! You've burnt that tree!
This was back when stuff like MLP Generation 3 was still around, so everything marketed to girls had to be, well, girly. Also, a live-action actor. That's different.
Did you know that right now with B-Movie at McDonald's...
Don't you start. This strangely makes more sense than the Emoji Movie.
Some fun, some food. It's all inside this Happy Meal.
Jesus, that plushie. It seriously looks like a bootleg doll.
It's all inside this Happy Meal.
You know your street and everyone you meet.
Oh, this one takes me back.
You know which dogs bark, the best way to the park. Have a laugh each day when you know your way.
You remember Think was the company who made most of those disturbing driving PSAs we looked at before? Well, luckily, someone over there knew that telling road safety to kids was not to show them someone getting ran over or an accident creepily played in reverse, but to come up with catchy music and recognizable mascots.
You know the road well, but you never can tell. You've got to be wise, you could be surprised. It's on the road you know. Stop, think, then go.
No. I was always taught stop, look, and listen.
Stop, think, then go. Woo, woo.
I couldn't find the complete cut of the full version of this advert. All I could find was this dark comedy edit from the mid-2000s internet. Sorry. But this next one hasn't been edited.
When it's not light, wear something bright. Put it on your left, put it on your right.
I bet this one was shown more during the winter because of daylight savings and darker nights and everything.
Get seen by traffic, morning and night. Woo, woo, woo.
Well, these hedgehog adverts are really nice and catchy, perfect for kids. So what's their next kids advert going to be?
The boy who didn't stop, look, and listen. Before his leg was bent backwards, he loved to play football all day. But the boy didn't cross in a safe place, where he could see cars come his way. He then didn't stop, look, and listen. A car hit him at quite a pace. And now he cannot play football, 'cause his leg broke in more than one place.
Jesus. Need I remind you, this series of adverts, ones where we see some kids' lives absolutely ruined, was shown on kids' channels, like Nicktoons. We were seeing a boy with a broken leg watching the cast of Elliot Kid living the careful life he could have had. Not to mention, the boy himself looks quite creepy, from the design and the camera angles.
He couldn't be bothered to walk to a place where cars could be seen from a nice open space. So he crossed the road right next to a bend. Now his arm for some while will be struggling to mend. A car cannot dodge what it cannot see, so flatten the boy. Unfortunately, now he can't swim, dress himself, or go-kart, 'cause his arm is all limp and falling apart.
Jesus fucking Christ. I knew it was too early to assume that Thing actually remembered the audience these specific adverts were made for. They just want to scar every kid in the country for life. The same way they have scarred adults for life.
Hello?
Hola, Glenn. Esto es flavor. Nuevos McCoys muchos, Glenn.
Subtitles, please.
Muchos mexicano tortilla chip. Para fiesta con muchos amigos, muchos luchadores, muchos mariachi.
So, were all of these Mexican performers just waiting outside their house for them to eat just one crisp? Or did they just teleport there once she ate it? Can you imagine coming home from the shops, opening up a bag of crisps, then, when you eat just one, loads of people appear from out of nowhere? After that, I wouldn't buy those crisps again.
Para fiesta con muchos amigos, muchos luchadores, muchos mariachi, muchos señoritas.
Muchos?
Muchos cactus hombre.
We never asked for this. We don't want any of you here. Can you just leave?
Nuevos McCoys muchos when Mexican flavor calls.
Thunderbirds are go with new Soundtech Tracy Island.
Oh, I remember owning this playset. This was back when Thunderbirds was suddenly popular all over again, back during the 90s. They made a toy line of the series to coincide with the videotape releases.
I hope we're not too late, Father.
Gee, this is a tough one.
Looks like a job for Thunderbird 2.
They don't sound anything like Alan or Virgil.
Gee, this is a tough one.
Okay, let's try the safety beam again.
Looks like a job for Thunderbird 2.
Thunderbird 1 and base from Thunderbird 2. Under missile attack.
International rescue, we're on our way.
Let's get down there.
FAB, Virgil.
I also liked playing with these die-cast Thunderbirds toys that came with the set, to the point where the audio inside the toys would be super slow and super low-pitched. I can also remember owning a Thomas Tomey train that suffered the same fate.
Supercon! Defender of the Galaxy, complete with powerful disc cannon!
Oh god, it's one of those modern generic kids toy adverts. Why did this guy ask me to review this one, along with the Bing advert?
Defender of the... Oh, you know what? I can't do this.
Oh, I see. It's diverting expectations again.
It's all rubbish. It's a scam. If you order me, you'll get nothing. Look, in there, you need a padlock when you pay for stuff. If there isn't one, the website could be fake.
Oh, so that's what that's for. I was beginning to wonder about that.
The website could be fake. Oh, look at that.
Wow, he accidentally shat himself a battery.
Defeat online fraudsters this Christmas!
At 22:16 hours, we got a call that a man was acting erratically in the store. He's acting like a maniac. When we arrived on the scene, the store had been emptied of its customers because of the behavior of this gentleman.
What is this? Also, is there really an American supermarket called Piggly Wiggly?
We've had 3 incidences this week. I wouldn't go as far as to say epidemic. They're annoying.
What kind of a mask is that? It might just be the video quality, but it looks so rough, scratchy, and rushed. Oh wait, that was supposed to be an Aku Aku mask, wasn't it? Never knew someone would end up so crazy after playing Crash Bandicoot. Actually, the more I think about it, that might be a possibility.
英雄クラッシュバンディクー誕生です。偉いから歌までできちゃいました。
Is that meant to be Crash? The CG was so dated that I couldn't tell.
英雄クラッシュバンディクーを称える踊りです。さあ皆さんご一緒に。
I'm starting to love the actual PlayStation graphics more and more. Also, what's with the song in the background? I'm also starting to love the scrapped cartoon cutscene song more and more.
Crash Bandicoot should have been a genius, but he doesn't quite compute. Crash Bandicoot. Anything can happen now that Crash is in pursuit.
PlayStation.
Why would Crash drive that thing? If this was meant to promote Crash Nitro Kart, wouldn't they try to recreate one of the karts from the game? Gotta love the lack of sound effects and voiceover. Oh, what's this one? What? What? I'm sorry, what? Let's look at another one. Okay, I'm sorry. These are the laziest commercials I have ever seen. There is no voiceover, no mascots, no editing, no interesting elements, or any of that kind. They're just taking someone's holiday videos recorded from their phone, just put some text about insurance on it, and then call it a day. I mean, how are you supposed to tell that this is from a holiday insurance company or whatever? Say, I can do that too. Watch. Or how about... And finally... I have lost all faith in commercials now. Some are scary, some are stupid, some are creepy, some are weird, some are nonsensical, and some are just plain lazy. Now then, I'm just going to binge watch Cartoon Network City. I need to watch something good after all that.
Right, said Fred. We want to help the family. Let's chat about releasing equity.
So Jim came to our place,
explained it all at our pace, and we were getting somewhere, and so we had a cup of tea. So if you're thinking of releasing equity, then good advice is key.